Greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to y'all as the Big D. This time around, I'm going to be tackling another installment of the Home Alone franchise, and this time, it's Home Alone 3 from 1997. Directed by Raja Gosnell in his directorial debut, who served as the editor of both the first two movies. Now, although this is the first not to have any of the cast from the previous two, not even Macaulay Culkin, this film stars Alex D. Linz as an 8-year-old child prodigy named Alex Pruitt who defends his home from a band of criminals working for a North Korean terrorist organization. Now, before I go on, Gosnell, who I mentioned, after this he'd go on to direct, lots of other movies, including Big Mama's House, the 2 theatrical Scooby-Doo live-action features, and the 2 Smurfs live-action features. Now, I am going to tell you that this isn't really the best. I know this really probably got heavily dissed and what have you, and I completely understand. I like Home Alone 3 a little bit, but for various reasons. While I still much rather like the original 2 with Macaulay Culkin, this one's alright, but it's not great though, but even so... Well, we start out with our 4 main antagonists, this group of criminals: Peter Beaupre, Alice Ribbons, Brian Jernigan, and Earl Unger, who they're internationally wanted thieves working for a North Korean terrorist organization. Well, having stolen a $10 million in US dollars as missile cloaking computer chip, they put it inside a remote control car to sneak it past security at the San Francisco International Airport. Excuse me. However, a luggage mix-up occurs, causing an old lady named Mrs. Hess to inadvertently take the thieves' bag containing the car while returning home to Chicago. So they arrive in Chicago and search every single house. Meanwhile, Mrs. Hess gives her neighbor, a young boy named Alex Pruitt, the toy car after shoveling the snow. But, however, she lectures him from scratching himself in front of her. Oh dear. Ended up being a grouch at first. But I'll tell you that later. Well, after he returns home, he takes off his clothes, and he's in for a rude awakening when he learns he has the chicken pox. And therefore, he must stay out of school. So, Alex, along with his little pet mouse Doris, are checking out the neighborhood, and soon they find the thieves. He gets in touch with the police, but unfortunately, they make a getaway, and Alex gets into real hot water as being accused for a false alarm. Yeah. Now, I'm going to give you people 5 seconds to stop this video. I'm going through with the whole movie, okay? So you got 5 seconds to stop this if you've not seen this, okay? Here's 5 seconds to stop. Okay, now, back to the story. Well, after 2 failed attempts, he soon attaches a video camera, to the remote control car and uses it to spy on them, leading to the thieves chase it when they spot it. Well, wondering what the thieves want with the toy car, Alex opens it and finds the computer chip, so he calls an Air Force recruitment office. about the chip and ask if they could forward the information to the right authorities. So the thieves are figuring out that kid's behind this, and they believe it's Alex. So as a snowstorm hits Chicago, the thieves block off the road to the house. So Alice and Beaupre trick Mrs. Hess into leading them to her garage. Alice duct tapes her to a chair and leaves the back door open. By this point, Alex has rigged his house with several booby traps. And with the help of Doris and his teen brother's loudmouth parrot, who is an absolute crack up. Oh boy. Yep. They are apparently ready to take on these here baddies. Well, I'm not gonna try and give all the booby traps away because there's so many. So apparently the thieves infiltrate but get caught in the act every time. And well, Alex manages to get away with the help of the dumbwaiter in his house. So, let me see. Well, apparently, after getting them so many times, I will tell you that, well, for the first minute, Mr. Jernigan and Mr. Unger really get electrocuted, and that's absolutely funny. Maybe not as cool as the way Marv got shocked in Home Alone 2 Lost in New York, but overall it's okay. And another thing, and Mr. Unger makes a jump over, lands on the welcome mat, there's a marble line, he hits the door. Yeah, and I always love when Mr. Beaupre comes out. Mr. Unger, what are you doing? He's like, don't touch the arm. Kid's got the place booby trapped. Oh boy. A lot of these traps are, well, kind of a balance in between good and bad. But anyway, well, last bit, after going through so much chaos, Jernigan and Unger try to make a jump forward to get Alex, but apparently Alex has pulled a real switcheroo, putting the trampoline over the swimming pool, and they freeze. Well, and Alice tries to go to the dumbwaiter, but apparently he falls right to the bottom right down to the basement because Alex removed the bottom. Well, soon Alex is cornered by Beaupre while trying to rescue Mrs. Hess, but scares him off with what resembled, well, Beaupre's Glock, a gun. I'm not familiar with that kind of gun, but yeah. He originally with a dart because he mistakenly gets a different kind of gun, but Alex tricked him into thinking that he has the real one, but it was a bubble gun, and scares him off. The FBI agents arrive at the school where Alex's, well, brother and sister go to after being tipped off. Alex's family brings the agents to their house. When the police arrive, they arrest the three, and, well, everybody was really happy. Well, things was back to normal. Beaupre flees to the snow fort in the backyard. The parrot decides to have some fun, drives a remote-controlled car to the snow fort and tries to light some fireworks. Houston, we have a problem. Yeah, it's like, counting down, 5, 4, 3, 2, and Beaupre gets a cracker. He's like, take it. And then double or nothing. Like, I only have one. And that pair lights up and The last trap was so good. Oh boy. Well, he's discovered and arrested. Alex and his family celebrate with his father returning home from a business trip. And Mrs. has recently befriended Alex after he successfully rescues her. And they are alone with the FBI and police. While Alex's house is being repaired, well, Alex actually gets himself another toy car, which is really cool. And well, things just look happy. And as for our four baddies, they get their mugshot photos taken, and they appear to have caught Alex's chicken pox. Oh boy. And that's how the story goes. Well, you were warned if you went through this vid and you've not seen this movie. I'm sure some of y'all have seen Home Alone 3. Would I recommend it? Well, give it one try, okay? And if you don't like it, well, you know the story, okay? You know the rest of what I will say, but I'm gonna try and keep this a little clean, not use any light language this time, okay? It's still funny. It's kind of got a middle balance between good and bad. I kind of think it's a so bad it's good family flick. Still, story isn't too bad. I like the characters though. Now here's the rest of the cast. Playing Alex's mother, Karen Pruitt, is Haviland Morris. I only know her best from Gremlins 2, The New Batch. Kevin Kilner as Jack Pruitt, Alex's father. And as his siblings, Seth Smith as Stan Pruitt, Alex's brother, and as Alex's older sister, Molly Pruitt, is future Black Widow herself, Scarlett Johansson. Yep. Long before she played Black Widow in Marvel movies, which reminds me, I just saw the teaser for the new movie coming out next year, Black Widow. I think it looks pretty cool, but that's another story, okay? And of course, this was long before she became a bit of a bigger star by being in Sofia Coppola's movie Lost in Translation with Bill Murray. Yeah. Anyway, and we have Oleg Krupa as Mr. Beaupre, Rhea Kilstead as Alice, Lenny Von Dolan as Mr. Jernigan, and David Thornton as Mr. Unger. Oh yeah, let's see now. And Marion Seldes as Mrs. Hess. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say about Home Alone 3. Please tell me what you thought about Home Alone 3 in the comments section, and like and subscribe to my channel and be a part of the Big D Nation and get some more holiday themed reviews and what have you. And tomorrow I'll be doing another holiday thing, but however it will be the holiday classic Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer to commemorate its 55th anniversary. Now don't worry, I am going to continue Home Alone, but you'll have to wait until Saturday this weekend. So on Saturday, I'll be reviewing the two extremely more underrated than this one's flicks. The direct-to-television sequel, Home Alone Taking Back the House, or aka Home Alone 4, as it was originally known as, and Home Alone The Holiday Heist, which was a direct-to-video title. So anyway, thank you again for watching my review of Home Alone 3. Also, check out my reviews of Home Alone and Home Alone 2 Lost in New York if you have yet to see them. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya!